You borrow a little money, just enough to cover the gap. It feels like a solution. It feels smart even. But something strange happens after that. Something nobody warned you about. The debt does not sit still. It moves. It grows. And by the time you notice, it has already doubled in size without you spending a single extra dollar. This is the debt spiral rule. And once you understand it, you will never look at a loan, a credit card, or a buy now pay later button the same way again. Here is what most people believe about debt. You borrow money, you pay it back, and the transaction ends. Clean, simple, done. But that is not how debt actually works. That is not how it has ever worked. In 2019, economist Atif Mian of Princeton University published research showing that household debt, even modest household debt, does not stay flat. It compounds, it feeds on itself, and the people least equipped to manage it are the ones who get hit the hardest, the fastest. Here is the mechanism. When you borrow money at interest, you are not just repaying what you took, you are repaying what you took, plus the cost of borrowing it, plus the cost of the time it takes you to pay it back. And if you miss a payment, or even pay the minimum, that cost gets added to the total, and then interest charges on that new total, and then charges on those charges. This is not a metaphor. This is the mathematical structure of compound interest working in reverse against you. The ancient world understood this intuitively. Debt traps are not a modern invention. Hammurabi's code, written nearly 4,000 years ago in Babylon, set legal limits on interest rates because rulers already knew what uncontrolled debt did to ordinary people. It destroyed them, not slowly, fast. One bad harvest, one injury, one missed payment, and a free farmer became an indentured servant within a single season. Nothing about that mechanism has changed. Only the branding has. Today, the trap comes wrapped in language designed to feel harmless. 0% APR for 12 months. No payments until next year. Just $19 a week. These phrases are engineered, deliberately, carefully, to shrink the debt in your mind while expanding it in reality. Behavioral economist Richard Thaler, who won the Nobel Prize in Economics in 2017, called this mental accounting. Your brain does not process a lump sum and a series of small payments as the same thing, even when the math proves they are identical. Often, they are not identical at all. The installment version costs significantly more. Your brain just cannot feel the difference. And this is where the spiral begins. You take on debt because the monthly payment feels manageable. It does not feel like the full amount. It feels like a small, containable piece of your income. So you take on another, then another. Each one feels small, each one feels survivable. But debt does not add, it multiplies. 3 small debts at moderate interest rates can consume more than 40% of a monthly paycheck within 2 years. Not because you were irresponsible, because the math was always working against you. Sociologist Frederick Wary of Princeton University studied low-income borrowers for years and found something counterintuitive. Most people in debt spirals are not financially illiterate. They understand interest. They understand the risk. What they underestimate, consistently, almost universally, is the speed. They believe they will pay it off before the spiral tightens. They almost never do. Not because they lack discipline, because the numbers accelerate faster than human intuition can track. So what is the debt spiral rule? It is this. Every dollar of debt you carry has a shadow cost, an invisible amount running beside it, growing in the dark, that you will eventually have to pay before you can pay back the original dollar. And that shadow cost is always larger than it looks at the beginning. The question is not whether you can afford the monthly payment. The question is whether you can afford the total cost of the debt when the spiral has finished turning. Think about the last time you borrowed something, money, a credit line, a payment plan. You probably calculated whether the payment fit your budget. But did you calculate the shadow? Did you count what the debt would cost you by the time it was fully gone? That number is the real price, and most people never see it until it is already too late. You borrowed a little money, just enough to cover the gap. You thought it was a solution, but debt does not solve gaps. It postpones them, inflates them, and hands them back to you later at a price you never agreed to pay.